Hey guys, so there was no Tuesday vlog this week, and I have a really good explanation why. I did a thing last week. A thing that I did say I was doing, but a thing that I said I was gonna vlog, and here we are with no vlog on said thing, but the thing is here. So maybe I should introduce the thing. Yeah, I did a thing. Okay, so here is the thing. Everyone please help me welcome Kahlua Kai to this YouTube channel. Welcome, yay, woo! So Kahlua is the newest member to my family. She's 13 weeks now. She was 12 weeks when I adopted her, 12 weeks in one day. She was born June 6th. I adopted her from the Ontario Orangeville SPCA. And so I did say I was going to be adopting a kitten. I did not know it was going to be on last Friday. I hadn't planned it. I didn't know it was going to happen. I was not prepared. Like, I was prepared. Like, I knew I was getting a kitten. I didn't know it was going to be then. I wasn't prepared for it to be that day. But things happened. It was. And she's here. So, yes. She is going to be... we're going to be watching her grow. I'm going to be teaching you guys about her. I'm learning about her myself. It's been a long time since I had a kitten, and I've never had one that small. She's already grown, guys. I'm going to put in some pictures of her at 12 weeks right now. So you can already see she's grown just from then. And then I'm going to put in her 13-week photo now. Okay, so that was her 13-week photo. I'm going to be doing a photo every week of her growth up until a year, because after a year they don't grow any bigger. I think really after 6 months they don't, like, they kind of stay the same size, I think. I don't remember Milquetoast getting much bigger after 6 months. But that could just be because of the situation. Like, fat-wise is a different story, but, like, actual size-wise, I don't think they grow, but, like, maturity and stuff, they definitely do grow. That's a different story altogether. Come here, Kai. Come here. So her actual name is Kahlua. Her nickname is Kai, and then, so that's also her middle name, and then her last name is obviously my last name, which is Krajewski Williamson. So, that is her full name. She's got the whole 3 Ks and a W going on there. But yeah, she's honestly been such a dream. And the first few days, I will admit, were quite rough with Milquetoast. Luna was a little upset. Snapple was just, Snapple doesn't like any of them, to be honest. If I'm being honest, he doesn't like any of them. But, yeah. But, she's already sleeping with Milquetoast. They kind of have some tiffs from time to time. That's normal. That's totally normal. But they sleep together. And then Luna and her are completely fine. There's no problems going on. So she's fit in quite well. And then Snapple's going to be Snapple. Snapple's, already asserted her dominance, so there's a healthy fear going on. Sorry, the light's changing on me. There's a healthy fear going on there, which is good. No worries. And yeah, so I didn't post on Tuesday because we were still adjusting. I did try and make a video, but things were still changing. I wasn't sure if her and Milquetoast were getting along yet, and I will show you guys. I'm gonna switch to vlog here. So she's been sleeping in Luna's crate here. So she has to sleep in here at night because she's so small. And that's still upsetting for her, but she's much better about it now. And now that she gets along with the other animals, that's fine. Here's Milk Toast. Milk Toast, tell everyone how you feel about your new sister. He's like, well, I don't know. I was really mad at my mom about it, like, really mad. I didn't even want to see her. I was really upset. He literally, like, didn't even want to look at me. He was really upset. So, yeah, I can understand that. I do get it. It was sad for me, but I do get it. And then here's Luna. Luna, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Everyone's up here. So, yeah, there she is, sneaking up on Snapple. There's Snapple. We got the whole family going on here. You're gonna try and bite the dog. Don't. That's rude. Stop. Okay, hold on. Pause. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I guess I kind of owe you guys an explanation as to how I got Kai. So, I was looking the night before online at kittens the SPC had, simply for curiosity, because I was looking, and I had told you guys I was looking, but I was planning on vlogging the whole process. And seriously, I was not planning on getting a kitten until January was my goal. Like, that was when I wanted to have a kitten by, because I was going to make, like, a list in September, look in October, I was going to look on, like, Pet Finder. Like, I had a plan. Like, this was a set plan. And I was looking for specific criteria in a kitten. And that was because of Milk Toast, of Luna, of Snapple. Like, this could not be just a whim process for me. Like, I had to think of the others. And so I was just looking online and I saw a kitten named Muddywood. And for a note, she was adopted, by the way. Anyways, so the next day I had to go drop off some toilet paper rolls because I collect them and then donate them. And then they use them for, like, the bunnies and everything like that. So I went and dropped them off the next day, and that morning before, I had noticed they had posted a whole bunch of other kittens. So Kahlua was on that list. Her name was Petunia. So I saw her, and I also saw a kitten named Elvis. I was really, really interested in Elvis. He looked so cute. I really, really wanted to meet him, and I was really, really interested. Just curiosity. Just wanted to see what they were like. Anyways, I went in with my Nana and my cousin. She's been on my channel, Amy. Max Fluffy Cat. So anyways, I went to see them. I dropped the paper towel rolls off. Went and saw Muddywood first. She was too timid for me, honestly. She was a bit scared. And I don't know if that was just maybe I approached her too fast or that's just her demeanor. But because of Milk Toast, that didn't work for me. I can't have two scared cats because I have the bird and the dog. Luna's also very timid. It just wouldn't have worked for my my house. And I wish her well. I hope her new home is doing fantastic. I'm really glad she got adopted. So I'm happy about that. Anyways, the next litter I looked at was 4 kittens. They were 11 weeks old. They didn't do it for me. They were all really cute, but there was just one that wasn't, like, they were all so cute, but they just didn't interest me, you know. There wasn't one that stood out to me. And then I went to Petunia, or Kahlua's cage, and that's where Elvis and Petunia were. So immediately when I got there, Kahlua and Elvis ran right up to me. And that made me so happy because they were the two I had seen online that had stood out to me. The other two were kind of like, eh. And so I wasn't even really looking at them, although they were cute. And I know they have been adopted, so I'm wishing them the best. They just weren't what I was looking for. And it really hurts my heart. But as soon as I saw Kahlua, who I wasn't even really looking at online, I just noticed her because of her patterns. But as soon as I saw her, I totally forgot about Elvis. Like, I wasn't even really interested in him. He was licking my fingers, but her purring, her colors, she was everything I wanted, like, just looking at her. And so I was hemming and hawing, like, I really wanted to just hold her. So I'd visually fallen in love. So I went over and I was like, what do I need to do to, like, what would you require? They were like, oh, nothing. If you were going to adopt, we would give you some time with the kitten, and then if you went ahead, we would do the paperwork, you'd pay, that'd be it. I was like, oh, well, I'm not ready today, like, what? And they were like, well, you know what? There's no point holding her, because if you're not ready today, she'll be gone by the weekend, because it's the weekend, right? It was a Friday, so by Monday she'd be gone. And because she's a kitten, and I was like, oh, and I was talking to my Nana, and I was like, oh, I don't want to risk it. Like it was really, the emotions were high. I wanted to hold her. I wanted to see what she was like personally. Anyways, I finally said, yeah, I'm interested. So I was holding her, and as soon as they put her in my arms, her purring, her licking, it felt right. There was a feeling inside of me that felt right. This was the kitten. And I don't know what it was. There was something. She picked me out. This kitten picked me out. And because I hadn't even gone there to see her in the first place. She picked me out. I held her, and there was no going back. And I said, I have to adopt her. I held her for probably about half an hour. My Nana held her. And my Nana will deny it. She fell in love with her right at the SPCA. My cousin held her. Everything was right. She wasn't biting. Usually kittens like nip and everything. She didn't do that. She wasn't clawing. She was licking. Everything was right. And I had no idea if Milquetoast would accept her. I had no idea what Milquetoast would think. I had no idea what Luna would do, what the bird would do. I had no idea. I was totally on a whim here, all on my own. And I wasn't prepared that day, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. So I filled out the paperwork, I paid the fees. Luckily, she already had her FVR shot and her basic vaccinations, because she was 12 weeks, so I didn't have to worry about Milquetoast FVR or whatever, which was really, really good. Otherwise, I couldn't have done it. But yeah, so I got this huge cardboard box that she didn't fit in. I got this care package and brought her home, and yeah, here we are. The first meeting was kind of like, oh my goodness, like there was a whole bunch going on. Everyone was confused. Luna was trying to nurse her, because I think Luna's instinct from her puppy days was like, oh my god, I gotta nurse her. But it all has worked out. There was something about this kitten, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. So yeah, that's the story. Not very amazing, not very coordinated. I don't recommend it for people who are getting first-time cats at all. But yeah, so that is Kahlua's story. But look at that, guys. I mean, I cannot say that those two don't love each other already. So, I don't know if that's on an angle. Hi guys, this is Future Haley here. I really just want to add in that what I did could have been very irresponsible. I have had cats all my life. I do know cats very well. I had Milquetoast as a baby. I got him when he was older. I think he was 15 weeks or so. I had my other cat, Cleo, as you guys know, as a baby. She was 5 months old. So I have had cats all my life. When I started this process, I was looking for a specific type of cat, and she happened to be it. And I always said when I meet that cat, I'm going to get her or him. So she was it, and I did, and it happened very quickly, which I wasn't expecting. But thankfully, she's here, she's home, she's safe. I love her, she's healthy. My vet has seen her, loves her, checked her out, she's good. But yeah, so what I'm trying to add here is when you are going through the process of getting your own cat, do take your time. When you find the right cat and you can do it and things are working out great, go for it. But if you have any reservations, if you're unsure, if you don't know, don't. It's in the best interest of the animal if you don't. I'm not saying I'm super confident, but I know my way around cats. So, and I have the resources, I have the knowledge to deal with problems that arose, which thankfully none did. So, that's all I'm trying to add. And I will talk about, I will do a whole video on the adoption process in the future of what you can do when you're adopting your own cat. But yeah, I'm just saying my story. This is very personal for me. This is what happened for me. But I've had different experiences with other cats, and it did take a long time. With my mother, it took her a very long time to adopt her cat Cooper, because she was looking for a long time for the right cat. And it's very different. It's very personal. You are taking a life of an animal in your hands. And yeah, I think I'm rambling a bit, and this video is going to be a little bit long, so I apologize. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the outro, sorry, is not going to change. It's going to remain the same. But do know that Kahlua loves you as well. But yeah, Milque and Luna love you. Go rescue an animal, and peace, hugs, and hippie love.